Hi, beautiful people. It's another beautiful Monday to be alive. The weekend was packed full with different activities in the world of entertainment. So, guys, it's the program Entertainment Now on Spectrum Television, and my name is Simon Oko. You can call me Simon with the Y. It's fine. It's not a problem. It's fine. So, congratulations has been in the air as South African Khosi emerged as the winner of the Big Brother Titans. A lot of we saw that coming in a way, but although we Nigerians, we actually felt like our boy Kanaga Jr. Was supposed to win somehow because he had lots and lots of fan base. But Kanaga Jr. Followed suit as the first runner-up, and Satsi from South Africa emerged as the second runner-up, and it was amazing. It was really amazing to see the top five, 3 from South Africa and 3 from Nigeria. That is Khosi, Kanaga Jr., Satsi, Ebubu, there was Yvonne, and of course there was who that now? There's just really. I feel like even if you didn't get to win, being among the top 5 is a big win. I mean, you're still recognized. So when they are mentioning the top 5 people in the Big Brother Titans house, you can always stand up and say yes. I've been there. So the history-making reality TV show Big Brother Titans came to an end on the 2nd of April with the South African housemate Khosi Twala emerging as the winner of the show. Nigerians took to different platforms to express their feelings towards Khosi Twala's victory over their very own Kanaga Jr., which is our boy. Yeah, some of the country's celebrities also gave their thoughts on Khosi's win as the Big Brother Niger Season 7 winner. Fina also congratulated her. To say, congratulations, Khosi. They called her King Khosi, because I don't know how she did it, but she got to win the hearts of so many people, both in South Africa, in Nigeria, and Africa at large. This year's Big Brother was not just for Nigeria or for just South Africa. It was for the whole of Africa. So the 25-year-old journalist Khosi Twala was nominated 9 times by her roommates and made it out of each one of them, making her the clear favorite throughout Africa. It's funny how she was, I don't know how you can get nominated 9 times, but out of the 9, you didn't get to leave the house. Funny enough, she was the first person to enter the Big Brother house, and then it happened that she was the last person to leave the same house. So last. No, now who first go police station in win case? The first shall be the first. You know what's up. That we've gone past that era where we say the first shall be the last and the last shall be the first. In this case, Khosi was the first that got into the house, and she also was the last person to leave the house. And I mean, I'm super excited for Khosi because she did tremendously well. She played her game so well in the house. We didn't see Yemi Craigs leaving the house too. Yemi Craigs was another person that we didn't expect him leaving the house because he played his game so well too. I mean, everybody could see that, Oga is playing his card very well. He's making us to feel like, we cannot do this thing. But unfortunately, I think Khosi had a game to the highest, and then she stayed put to the very end. Funny enough, I don't even know how it happened that Yemi had to leave and she was still there because they were playing this game together. We had both of them enter the house together first. They were the first set of housemates to enter inside the house. And then, unfortunately, Yemi Craigs had to leave, and then Khosi had to win. Let's just hope that somehow Yemi go just link up with the girl as we know where she be now. Let's see a video of how the grand finale was yesterday night and when they announced Khosi as the winner of this year's Big Brother Niger Titan.
The winner of Big Brother Titans Season 1 is Khosi.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Yeah!
It was really an amazing moment yesterday while many people were just celebrating. Oh my God! Wow! Khosi! Let's calm down. While many people were celebrating over Khosi's win, a number of netizens also had so much to say about the first runner-up. That's our very own boy, Kanaga Jr. Most people are saying that the fact that he didn't win doesn't make him a loser, but rather he's our own winner. I mean, what I said was that Khosi won, no doubt, but Kanaga Jr. won for Nigerians, and Khosi for the South Africans, and we're super proud of him. Funny enough, Kanaga Junior actually auditioned for a series, MTV Sugar, and just when he auditioned, barely few months after the audition, he hasn't been picked yet. The names of the people that were going to be selected was not out just yet. But fortunately for him, he got into the house, and barely 2 weeks in the house for him, the list of people that made it into that series, MTV Sugar, he was among the top 5 people that were supposed to feature in that series. You see how God they work, have you? At the end of the day, he still didn't lose. You know, he tried to shoot his shot into the Big Brother's house, and he made it. He shot his shot into the movie industry. He still made it, and now he's coming out now as a first runner-up for the Big Brother Titans this year. And Sweet Boy is still going to feature in MTV Sugar. You know, he said something to Big Brother that Big Brother, on the 29th of this month is my birthday, and so before then I'm going to take off my dreads. I don't know why he wants to do that, because we actually admire his dreads. His dreads actually make him look different. Like yesterday, his outfit, Big Brother gave him the outfit of an actual Titan, and so we all felt like, this is the sign, he's going to win, he's going to win. But unfortunately, he didn't get to win the grand prize of $100,000. Khosi won that for herself, but no problem. Kanaga Jr. was the energy of the house with his energetic dance move, and also inspired by his newfound love in the Big Brother. You know, now Satsi. You know, Satsi and Kanaga Jr. They gave us the real sheep we're looking for. Now Satsi came up as the second runner-up, I beg your pardon. And Nigerians are proud of all the last men standing. Ebubu, Yvonne, who happens to come from Akwa Ibom State, and then Kanaga Jr. All these people made it to the top 6, but unfortunately, they couldn't bring the crown home. No matter, we still love them like that. We go again next time, all right? But rumor has it that we'll be having Big Brother Naija this year. Not Titans this time around, Naija, our normal Big Brother Naija this year. But it might be in June or in July. It's not certain. They haven't given us a date or anything yet. But it's just, you know, it's just rumors. We don't know for sure. You know, we don't know for sure. But no problem. But still in the spirit of Big Brother Naija housemates. Guys, you know what happened over the weekend now? The list of BB Naija housemates who have taken a trip to the altar appears to have just gotten longer. As yet another pair of housemates are about to tie the knot. And this particular duo has gotten lots and lots of comments. Good comments, actually, not bad. Good comments only. So ex-Big Brother Naija housemate, season 6, Adeoluwa Okusaga, popularly known as Saga, and Anita Singh, which of course we know her as Nini, are both engaged. And this particular engagement is making everyone so happy, because who would have thought that these two will end up together? They had lots and lots of complications in their relationship, and we had already given up that nothing can come out of. You know that thing now, can anything good come out of it? You know, but this one we didn't see coming. But look where we are now. Saga, a man you be, real man, you know. In the photos and videos that surfaced on the internet on the 31st of March, Saga popped the question to Nini in a room beautified with rose flowers and an inscription on the wall reading, "Will you be mine forever?" See love now. Love in Naija. This is not Tokyo right now. You know, let's see a video of how the proposal went, and so that you can come back and tell me, because has been making noise in my ears since. Let's see a video of it.
Enter now. Enter. You want to run? I mean, you want to run? She want to run. I'm not carrying. Stop. Can I just go on one first? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. Forget that. I can tell you categorically that this is not a joke. No joke. Anyway, so I did plan any speech. I sing a song.
Wait, where
is here? I didn't plan any speech because I'm going to come from my heart. You know? First of all, reduce why you using volume? So it's sensible. So you're the only person, yeah, that from the moment I saw you legit, I knew. Yeah. This is the real deal. Have kids, cuddle, talk to, laugh with, cry for, cry to. You know, literally most my rest of my life. Yes, will you stay together with me?
Say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes, say yes,
Like
say
this,
yes, say
my
yes.
eyes.
Aww. And she said yes. God, when? See, if you can recall, during their time in Biggie's house, they spent lots of time together. They slept on the same bed from the third week of them being in the house until their eviction from the show. But they never confirmed dating each other. They just didn't want yourself. I don't know who did they try and wine. They were not certain what it was. They just they catch cruise, they forget. Some of them, they just they catch cruise, they forget. But now cruise, they catch them. But wait, let's wait. So if Sister Nini knew that she loves Brother Saga like that, to even accept his proposal, so why then was she making him cry in the house? See, full grown man crying like a 2-year-old. It makes me remember Fraud. If you remember Fraud did the same thing. You know, same thing happened to Fraud with his fellow housemate Esther Baide. Brother was just crying anyhow, bringing out mucor from his nose, crying like a child. You know that cry that when you finish, you'll be breathing like a child. Grown up men. It's funny how the ladies in this Big Brother's house makes the guys to cry so much. And the guys cannot just help but cry. They just cry. Woman. You don't cry. On your own. Because a baby is leaving you, you're crying. Or because a baby is doing this to you, you're crying. But now, see Brother Fraud. He has even done traditional marriage. Sister Esther is still single. If only she saw the signs from the beginning, she would have actually opened up and said, oh, Brother Fraud, just like what Nini did. You know, Nini kept saying that she had a boyfriend outside the house, and then that's why she can't do anything with Brother Saga. But now, see where they are now. If only Sister Esther by they knew what was coming. By now, she for the chop this guy only. Because Fraud is into big things. Fraud, if you know the meaning of that Fraud, you know, Fraud is not his real name. Fraud means fresh and odd. So he's actually fresh, and he does odd things. Like, not odd in the sense odd, not literally though, but I mean, he's living the life. He has all the money, he has all the connects, he has everything. He has his own club that is giving him so much money. After crying, you know, see also didn't cry, but Nengi showed him small Shege Pro Max. Even when he wanted to lock lips with her, when he got evicted, Auntie shifted her face. You know that thing now, when just shift her face. And that thing caused a stir online. But good thing we now have a wedding to look forward to. Woo! A wedding. Let's go. This will be the third Big Brother wedding we'll be witnessing. The first was Bam Bam and Teddy A. And then we had Kafi and Gedoni. And those ones, they decided to join the train too. And then the most recent one is this one. You know what happened between Bam Bam and Teddy A? You know, when people were just saying, oh, from the toilet to the altar. If you remember what happened in their time. If you remember what you are thinking about from the toilet to the altar. And now they are happily married with 2 children. And I mean, we like it. We like to see things like that. And of course, Gedoni and Kafi. You know how Kafi cried for weeks. She was crying. You know, when Gedoni left, he gave her his cap. You know, he's from Cross River State, and they have this local skull cap that he gave to her, and she kept wearing it every blessed day. You know, in remembrance to her lover. But those two are married, and they have 2 children, and they are happily married. I mean, we love to see things like this. Let's hope that Brother Saga and Sister Nini will give us the same vibe. They're going to end up, you know, because I hope it is not a prank. Because fans are really happy with this development, though. And I mean, they're sending their best wishes to the duo. But as of the time of the reports, neither of them has issued any statements on their personal timelines, addressing the news. And even after the proposal, none of them posted a picture or video on their IG pages. At some point, we felt it was supposed to be like an April Fool prank. I felt that way too, because it happened on the 31st of March. The proposal happened on the 31st of March, and the next day was 1st of April. They should know that if this is a joke, Nigerians they would drag them like Tiger Jen we no good. They would drag them on the mud. This thing they're trying to build for themselves now. So let's just hope that they're not carrying us to catch cruise. Let's just hope. But we are happy for them, and we wish them well in their newfound love. And we're waiting to hear dates. Me, I'm always here. Man, just tell me the date, and I'm going to come through. I'll look for the best designer. Rock it. When I come there, we cause problem. Good problem. That's just my own. Let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about some more interesting things.
Hoy te la exploto, ¿cómo? Oh, mamá, ¿qué problema me va? Me mata la curiosidad. Oh, mamá, te vendo que te no hay atrás. Oh, mamá, un choque de electricidad. Oye, oh, mamá, hoy te la exploto, ¿cómo?
Welcome back, and thank you for staying tuned. Please do well to follow us on all social media platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, so you can enjoy more interesting gist, not just from entertainment, but from politics, from everything that has to do with the world at large. Okay, so moving on, guys. Harry's song. Our own very Harry song, the man of the people, is coming up to say that stay in your parents' house and get married from there. This message is to all independent women out there. I don't know where this one is coming from. So while many people continue to push for financial independence among women, it appears there are some other people who are over it. One such person is Harry Song. So Nigerian musician has taken to his Instagram story to share his thoughts about independent women. I don't know why. I don't know for sure why that will even happen, but he expressed exasperation at the trend of the independently women, and is advising women to remain in their father's house until a man comes to ask their hand in marriage. It's funny how most of our top celebrities are now relationship and marriage tutors. I don't even know how we got here. Although most of them are not married, but it's becoming a thing now that they are all coming out to say one thing or the other about relationship or marriage. Remember Deyemi Okanlawon, the actor, saying that if you're broke, don't get into a serious relationship. White Money said, if you make money as a man, you will have any babe or any lady of your choice, regardless of whatever they are. Now, Brother Harry Song is saying that as a lady, remain in your father's house until marriage comes knocking rather than living alone. Why? I don't know, because I believe that there are women out there that are doing so well for themselves independently. They don't need people to, to cater for their needs. There are people that want to work. There are ladies that want to work for themselves. They want to have their own money. Some women want to hustle their hustle for real. They don't need to sit at home and want to. Some people they like their own space. Sometimes being in your father's house, you don't get to think properly. Because sometimes you don't know, before you say you want to start thinking or you want to rest, one careless shout from somewhere, imagine your name. If your name is Precious now, even if you're a 30-year-old, your mother can just come now. You're trying to think, you're trying to wrap your head around your next big project or something that you can do for yourself, and you're Precious, can't go fetch water, just like that. How would you think? You know, so that's why some of these ladies, no matter how independent they are, no matter how rich or wealthy they are, they can't stay in their father's house. You know, they want to step out. They need their own space. They need their own privacy so they can do things for themselves too. You know, but he is saying that, no, you must. Let's go back to those times where our mothers and our fathers were doing their own thing. You know, they had to marry our mothers from their houses. You know, in his words, he said, if you believe in marriage and would love to build your dream home with your partner, then stay in your father's house, work and grow from there. The singer went on to say that his money is his woman's money. All she needs to do is to ask. Wait, now my own question now is, I'm not against your money being your wife's money or your woman's money, you know, but I'm trying to put one and two together. So does it mean that your woman isn't working? Yes, I understand his statement. Yes, work from there, grow from there. It's very possible that what he's saying might be either right or wrong. I don't know for sure, because I wouldn't want to say anything off the point that we're trying to make here. But I know some independent ladies that are doing well, and they're still family women, good mothers. They have their money, but they're still submissive and loyal. Now, the thing is, we don't know from which angle he's saying it from or what must have prompted all of this. You know, he got married a few years ago, but we believe that he's having a smooth one there. But for whatever the reason that's making him post this, I'm sure it's not for bad. It's for good only. You know, it's very possible. What I'm saying is because the fans, the people out there they're not taking it lightly at all. They've all come up to say that they are not in support of what he said. You know, some said women need to have their own financial freedom because our old mama be a nonsense from our papa hand. It's possible. Because, see, wahala no they finish. That's the point. You know they ever. Some are saying have your own money to avoid disrespect and see finish. That you can be independent and still respect your man. Yes. That's exactly the point I'm trying to make. But you know that some ladies can be so dry. That's another problem. Some of our ladies can be so, they're the ones that are the cause of most of these things. So because, you know, now we have CEOs everywhere. No, we don't have, we have CEOs because there are people we call CEO, there are people we call CEO. You cannot just have one small kiosk outside your house and you put it there. What now? Sister Nkechi Makeup Studio. You say, I am a CEO. I'm a CEO. Everybody now wants to turn CEO. Everybody wants to become a CEO. So it is when they now have money that we want to be the boss lady of the house. Imagine being a CEO of a big firm, and as a lady, and your man tells you to sit down. Are you aware that most women will refuse, especially when they earn more than you as the man? Imagine your wife is earning 2 million. She's a CEO. You, Oga, you are earning 500,000, and your salary comes after 3 months. Her own is coming every month. In fact, every 15 days. So she has service charge, then she has the monthly salary. And you think you as a man, you tell her sit down. You just come back home at night. Or no, you come back from work, and then she now gets back later on, and then you now tell her, madam, go and cook for me, I want to eat. Big man. And then you're talking to a CEO. CEO. You know, we are playing CEOs these days, talking to a CEO, you know. Most men are intimidated by independent women, you know. So I'll say that as a man, just go for your spec and stop stressing about who is independent or who isn't. It's that simple. It's that simple. Don't stress. Who no go respect you, no go respect you. Who wants to stay in a father's house will still stay. Who doesn't want to stay will not stay. What's the law? That's just it. So I feel maybe he should reconsider what he said. And so that they will not start dragging him, because Nigerians are not, they don't have chills in this country anymore. Anybody will talk anyhow, will collect. So, my people, do you remember the beef between veteran comedians AY and Basket Mouth? Remember, Abby? The whole AY and Basket Mouth saga that they've been having this beef for 17 years now, and in fact, they don't even want to resolve the beef. Why? I don't know. So in an interview with Chudi, AY said that the real reason that caused the issue between them was that Basketball back in the days used to give AY shows to perform, you know, and they both had an agreement that at the end of the performance or the show, AY will go home with 30K. And they were really cool with it back then, especially AY, because that is what he could afford. So Basketball had more shows, but on the long run, something happened and AY didn't get his normal regular 30K that he used to get after a particular show. So after the show, he had anchored through Basketball Connect. AY decided to ask Basket for the money, and then Basket lied that he hasn't been paid, only for AY to find out that he had already been paid, but Basket was just pained about the fact that AY exchanged contact with Basketball Connect. So, and for 17 years, these two maestros have been harboring this pain in their hearts. So after AY's testament about the incident, Nigerians have been asking and waiting for Basketball to reply and give us his own side of the story. But before now, Basket was interviewed on a show that Ebuka Obiuchendu anchored, and he asked him about the same thing. You know, and that happened like barely a year or two ago. And he asked him the same thing, but Basket gave us a different story entirely. And this is about, you know, a year or two ago. And so he said AY had leaked a secret he had shared with him, and he felt betrayed and decided to keep him away. But now, barely a few days ago, Basket was in an event and he was performing. And some of the people in the audience category popped the question about the AY, the testament that AY gave. And then this was Basketball's response. Let's see a video.
No, my side of the story.
Beast from the east. So the thing is, to be honest, I for love to talk about him. Trust me, I would love to talk about it. But the truth is, some people will record them, then the thing will can't leak. Then people will come say I don't respond. And to be honest, I don't want to be that guy right here for me.
Clearly, it may seem as though Basketball is fine with the way things are, and he doesn't want to talk about it or drag himself with the whole brouhaha. And I believe we all respect that. You know, but to be honest, I feel like these two are the faces of Nigerian comedy, and they're already made. I don't see a reason why they will allow an issue linger for way too long. It happened when they were both struggling and hustling to make ends meet. But this is the best time for, in fact, the best time for them to have solved this thing was yesterday. Another best time is now. You know, but both of them are now movie producers, successful ones at that. They both have, they've sold out events, both of them. Different events, AY Live, Basketball Uncensored. They've both had sold out events. Their concert is always top notch. It's always, it's nothing small. It's always big. It's something loud. You know, they both have family, although Basketball is no longer with his wife. And the reason why the separation happened is still unknown till date. We don't know why that happened, but it's still not a problem. He still has a family somehow. You know, it still doesn't stop them from settling this rift amicably. And as a matter of fact, Basketball, as of last week, said he'll be retiring as a comedian in 5 years' time when he's going to clock 50. You know, but I don't know why. I don't know, man. I really feel like this guy should just resolve all of this, like adults, as you know, as celebrities, as role models to people, because a lot of comedians, people out there looking up to these guys, a whole lot. So I feel like this is not just what they should be doing at this time of their life. They are maestros already. They don't need all of this for them. But all the same, I wish both of them the best, and I believe they both know what they want and how they want it. So we hope to see them on stage soon enough. Very, very soon, doing what they know how to do best. Like I told you guys before now, imagine Basketball performing on AY Live and AY performing on Basketball Uncensored. That's going to be amazing. You know, it's just like the Wizkid and Davido story where people came up to say that, these two can never. But, newsflash, Wizkid on Friday reposted on his story and said, please do well to listen to my brother's music. He's calling Davido his brother. These are the same people that people are saying can never cross path again. You know, Wizkid FC and 30BG Gang. the way we carry this thing on our head, carry it like prayer points. You can never cross. But now Wizkid is coming to say, listen to my brother's songs, listen to the album and vibe to it. Wizkid has listened to the album, he has vibed to the songs in the album, you know. And then Davido, on the other hand, was in an interview, and then they asked him about him and Wizkid, and he said that both of them are supposed to do an album together or a song, and also go on a tour this year. But because of his new album, that's Davido's new album, Timeless now, and then they both had to shift it till next year. And Wizkid, he went on to say that Wizkid has been calling and checking up on him ever since he lost his child, calling him like 3 times every week, at least 3 days in a week. Wizkid has been calling to check up on him 3 days in a week. But Wizkid FC and 30BG gang, they want to cut their throats. These people can never. But this is what has been happening behind closed doors, and you won't even know. They don't need to tell you. These guys won't tell you what's going on. All they can just tell you is, guys, enjoy good music and just move on. Just move on. You know, people came up to say lots and lots of things. You know, Timaya came up to say, listen to Davido's song and everything. And people were like, Timaya, senior man, we like the fact that you are emphasizing for us to listen to this song. And now Wizkid came up to say the same thing too. Now, Wizkid FC, I don't know how they are reacting now. Because if you mention Davido, where Wizkid FC fans are, they don't mind cutting off your throat. They will cut it off. They will cut it off. You know, but we are happy that these guys have an understanding, and they are, you know, this is the maturity that we are talking about. The maturity that we are talking about, you know. So we are looking forward to this duo giving us an amazing one next year. And also with Kiss Daniel too. Davido said Kiss Daniel and himself are going to do something soon, very soon. Okay, so let's dive a little into the movie scene. Let's talk about some Hollywood stars. So Sylvester Stallone is a Hollywood icon who has left an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. You know, but he's coming to talk about the movie Creed 3. You know, the movie came out, the part 1 came up in 2015, and then the part 2 came up barely 2 years ago, and now the part 3 is here now, you know, and he is coming to say that he wasn't really, so comfortable with the way the part 3 turned out. So he featured in the part 2 of the film, you know, but he's saying that he would have done better if he was among the production team, you know. So Stallone has been successful in delivering some of the most successful franchises, including Rambo, you know, and then the Expendables. Another such blockbuster franchise was Rocky. If you can remember the film Rocky, you know, the Rocky franchise has been making headlines for Stallone's recent comments regarding the Creed franchise, particularly Creed 3, you know, it was directed by Michael B. Jordan, you know. So Stallone has been candid that his reluctance to participate in many more projects was due to the ongoing rights issues with the makers of Creed 3. However, he has not ruled out appearing in any other Creed movie if certain conditions are met. So the Hollywood veteran actor and producer is trying to come to an agreement with the producers of Creed 3, and maybe his terms are not favorable for them, and so it's been a problem. You know, Stallone had already featured in Creed 2. But didn't feature in Creed 3, all because of an agreement that wasn't met. So before we continue, let's just see the trailer of Creed 3.
The higher you get, the harder it gets. That's of your life.
I had to draw the line.
I'm just getting started, little brother.
I had to draw the line between no friends in the industry. I had to draw the line between my.
I need you to start fighting.
The Creed franchise is a spin-off of the Rocky franchise, with Michael B. Jordan playing Adonis Creed, who happened to be the lead character, the son of Apollo Creed, a former rival of Rocky Balboa. So the first Creed movie was released in 2015, with the franchise being a critical and commercial success. Now, the third installment of the Creed franchise has been released with Michael B. Jordan as both its lead actor and director. So Sylvester Stallone has shared that he didn't participate in the movie due to his current issues involving the rights of the franchise. So the Expendable star revealed that he is not against starring in the feature film, but only if the rights of the franchise are shared amicably. So the Expendable star revealed that he wished to make Creed 3 differently. So Stallone revealed that he could have taken the movie in a better direction, only if he had been a part of it. So Rambo said that it was just a matter of settlement. You know, he's a very sentimental, oh my God, sentimentalistic human being. You know, English is not my mate, it's not my thing, you know. And so he shared that the third installment of the Creed franchise reflects that much darker side of the story, which he would have surely avoided. You know, in his words, he said, that's a regretful situation because I know what it could have been. It was taken in a direction that is quite different than I would have taken it. You know, it's a different philosophy. And when Winker and Michael B. Jordan, I wish them well, but I'm much more of a sentimentalistic. Whew, English is sweet, you know. But all the same, the fact that he didn't feature in the film didn't make the film to be anything less of interesting. You know, we still enjoyed the film, but we actually hoped that he would have still featured in the film somehow. But let's just hope that if Creed is going to come out again as a part 4, then it's going to be nice. And if you know Sylvester Stallone too well, you notice that he has a particular format on how he directs his movies, and he just has a way of making them outstanding. You know, take for instance The Expendables and some other films he's had the opportunity to direct or produce. The movie thrills and entertains the audience 100%. 100. We are even looking forward to The Expendables 4. With all the amazing actors that have always been there. Stallone's comments about the direction of the Creed franchise have grabbed lots and lots of attention from the public and media. You know, Michael B. Jordan's star Creed 3 was released on March 3rd this year and will soon be available on all streaming platforms. So if you are there, start looking forward to downloading this film so you can also enjoy it. Or if you can't do that for now, you can always just go to a cinema near you and see this film for yourself. Let's go on a quick break, and when we come back, we'll dive right into the music industry. So American singer Alicia Keys passionately speaks on working with our starboy Wizkid. I like collaborations like this. I like hearing things like this, you know now. So American superstar Alicia Keys made it to the front lines of Nigerian blogs with her recent accession on working with the country's music star Wizkid. The girl on fire crooner, who is of course the beautiful Alicia Keys, was very enthusiastic about working with someone from a different and complex culture like Wizkid. You know, Wizkid is not a regular kind of singer. He gives you something, he gives you this, he gives you that. It's not just, you know, one-sided. So Alicia Keys also revealed in the interview how she had earlier done a couple of collaborations with the Nigerian star, you know, and then in an interview she expressed her thoughts on working with the Made in Lagos singer, who is of course Machala himself. Let's see a video of her talking about it.
Oh, me vibing with Wizkid?
Yeah.
Love Wizkid. Definitely.
Is
love
that a
energy.
thing that we're gonna see? Is there collaborations? Have you thought about that? Is that because you're over there so often?
Yeah, we actually vibed on some stuff actually, and it was dope. I mean, I think that's what's so incredible about music forever. Like whenever music cross pollinates and starts to like blow in the wind and come all around and be influenced by different sonics and different sounds. I mean, how much of you know, Fela was influenced by James Brown, and like, you know, so it's like when that happens, I feel like the greatest music happens because there's no like boundary of its definition or where it can live.
So let's play that joint with the Nas sample.
Oh, me vibing to Wizkid?
Yeah.
Love Wizkid. Definitely.
Is that a thing that we're gonna see?
So the International R&B Act was very passionate about how she viewed the collaboration with the Nigerian star. She actually said that they vibed together on some stuff, and it was amazing. You know, I think that's one thing that's so incredible about music. Whenever music cross-pollinates and starts to blow in the wind, it comes all around, and somehow it influenced by different sounds. You know, when that happens, it feels like the greatest music has happened. You know, and Wizkid has always been at the forefront of the Nigerian music industry, and is one of the first musical artists in Nigeria to feature and also be featured by an international act. So with Alicia Keys saying this and wanting to collaborate with the superstar, it's not really a shock to me at all, because he's worth it. Wizkid is a star boy. He's actually worth it, you know. So I like to see things like this, you know, and we're looking forward to seeing Wizkid and Alicia Keys, you know, come together to do amazing stuff. Still in the music scene, guys. Davido's album Timeless has been topping the chart and breaking the charts everywhere. Billboard's streaming platforms, Davido's song Timeless has been #1 on US charts, is #1 on Spotify, is #1. He's had over millions of streams around the world, making him the first Nigerian artist to have so much streamings like that. To let you know that lots and lots of people have been looking forward to this album. And the album, every track on that album list, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. You know, it's beautiful. It's a masterpiece. He took his time to build. He took his time to cook all of this. He took his time to arrange himself. You know, going off, I feel right now, was one of the best things that ever happened to Davido. We've always enjoyed his music, but this was a different feeling entirely. You know, he featured Ashake, Cavemen, and some other people, and those people also, they chop them. They ate their verse like beef. They didn't leave any crumbs. They ate everything all up, and I like it. I really do like it. And some celebrities, you know, ex-Big Brother Niger housemate Neil came up to say that this album, it go win Grammy. Amen. Let's hope that Davido's album Timeless is going to get a nomination from Grammy. You know, he's like one of the A-listers that have actually not gotten a Grammy nomination before, and we look forward to this particular album getting a nomination. And also some songs from there too should also win big awards in the music field. You know, Davido has been amazing. He's been doing super well in the music industry, and yes, we wish him well all the way. Thank you so much, guys, for being with me today. My name is Simon with the Wire, and this is Entertainment Now on Spectrum Television. Until I see you tomorrow again, bye-bye.